Howdy, y'all. It's your boy Andre back at you with another video. And oh my goodness, I can't wait till I get a new iPad or tablet, something to record these videos on. Anyway, I'm here with you for a review of a movie. It's called Avengement. It's starring Scott Atkins, and basically, it's the story of, I guess you can say, a good guy going bad in a way, but a good guy going bad. Um, certain things in life would do to you. But basically, in turn, what it's about is it starts off with, um, I can't remember exactly how it started, but I think it might start off in, oh, never mind. It starts off by his character, kind of having these teeth and face messed up. Basically, it started in the now, and it's kind of one of those movies where it tells how we got to the point where we are now. So basically, it starts off with his character whipping some dude's ass. Like he goes in, hey, can I get in? And they're like, nah, bro, we don't know you. And he like, oh, okay, and he beats them up, and he comes in, and he has takes everybody hostage, and then he goes into how he got to where he was. And basically what happened is he was a good guy, he needed some money, and his brother wasn't shit. His brother was basically a criminal, and he didn't really want to do any of that, but he really needed the money, and he told him it was something simple, just a simple snatching, you know, grab, type thing. So he decided to do it. And it didn't turn out well because the person that he snatched from chased him and they got hit by a car, which watching the scene was kind of funny because his character was kind of rude and like ignorant and arrogant. Arrogant is the word I'm looking for. Like he snatched the lady's purse and he's running away and he's just turning back and he's like antagonizing it. It's like, you got what you needed, just run. Who cares about what's going on behind you? Just get to where you need to be. So he kind of got his own self into the situation, but kind of find out like the cop that was found him, that he ended up talking to, was kind of crooked. We find that out later in the movie and stuff like that, and it takes place of him telling a story about how he went to prison and how he ended up having to fend for himself because basically they were trying to kill him. He went to like one of the worst prisons that you can go to in in London. I don't know if it's a real prison. I probably should have looked that up, but movies they could use or won't. So I didn't really see it as a big center point. But he gets into altercation where he fights a group of guys and they hold him down and they take his teeth and they put them on the edge of some stairs and they take their foot and visually imaging, I'm pretty sure you can see how it turned out. So that's how he got his gold, his little fake teeth that we see. Then he has a scar on his face, and he got that from what is called it's called napalm in prison. And basically, they take like something hot and they use like sugar. Depending on where you are, it can to some degree it can change, and they take it and it's burned so bad, and they throw it on you somewhere on your, and it basically peel you off. It's like being hit with napalm, which is why it's called napalm. And he just goes through, like the different injuries and stuff that he has, and eventually at some point he runs into a guy that tells him like, hey, look, your brother wanted me to kill you. He was gonna pay me 20K. So that's how we get to where we got at the beginning. Was he came in there to basically get revenge. His mother died while he was in there. He didn't get a chance to say goodbye. So there was that. It was like, hey, like I did this for you, and not only did you kind of fuck me over, but like I didn't even get a chance to spend as much time with my mom like I could have, and she died with me. You know, just a little small stuff, kind of like a family thing. There's another guy that was in on it, and the brother eventually makes it there, and they kind of have like a back and forth and dialogue about things that's going on. There's a guy that he basically shoots his foot off. It was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of had it coming. And then um, there's the bar attendant, the I don't want to say waitress or anything like that, but the person at the bar, her name he called I think Bets or something like that. It's a British term, like so. I don't want to get too much into it unless like you're someone from like the UK viewing this. If I said it, you would understand it more than like the average person. But and it was actually turned out to be kind of an interesting movie. Like I said, knowing Scott Atkins, well, me personally, um, he has a few movies like that. He's an action star, so typically a lot of movies that he's in are just fighting movies. But we do get like a nice fight scene at the end with bones being broken, people getting beat the hell up, some guns here and there, like a typical action sequence that you would see in one of his movies. But it wasn't that long of a movie. I think it was maybe like an hour 20, hour 25 minutes long. So, but it was mostly just dialogue kind of thing. Like I said, it starts off in present day and then it goes back and just kind of tells like what happened for him to get to this point. Kind of thing. Like I said, you had the brother, um, you had I think his name was Hyde. There was another guy that was there, and then there was a black guy. Now the black guy was just their he was just a person that just handled money. He does go to visit him, but he kind of let him go, and he takes his brother's money and all of the people that his brother screwed over. He basically gives all those people money. So it's not a lot technically, but to a lot of people, I mean a lot of people like 20K, 18K euros or US, that's a lot, you know. So it was pretty cool. Like I said, it was Avengement. Basically he wasn't just really avenging what happened to himself. Like he was a victim of what his brother was doing to a lot of people, and him being the good guy that he was before that happened, is why he did it. So it was a good movie because if I was watching it halfway through, I was like this, like this movie, and then when it came to that point, I was like, oh, it's getting interesting. So that's why I said some movies you just kind of gotta give a chance, kind of thing. You can't just go, oh, this boring. It first start off and even with TV shows, like. But like I said, overall, it was a solid movie. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It's a solid watch. If you're like a Scott Atkins fan, because I know some people's they're like really into movies. I like him. The movies that he's in. But if I have to rate it, I'll probably rate this like a 7.5. It's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, it's a movie on there that you can watch. I'm gonna start doing that too. Like when I review some of this stuff, I'm gonna tell the platform that it's on, just for some people who don't know. But I said if you're into like movies with a story, or you like to see like some nice fight sequences in movies, it's definitely a movie I feel like you should check out. So like I said, I'll give it a 7.5, or 7.5 out of 10. It wasn't that bad of a movie, but that is all for this video. And if you are new to seeing this, please hit the follow button, subscribe, hit the like button, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.